Hi, Mythri. Welcome.
Hi. Yeah, thank you so much.
Tell the world who you are, Mythri. What do you do?
Okay, I am Mythri Krishna Murti. I'm Indian who moved to US in 2019, and I'm an IT professional. I've always been in data analytics, so it pretty much speaks of sitting in front of laptop for a really long time. Yeah, that's been my professional side, and I also love learning music on in my free time. I have pets at home, so I love spending time with them. And also, I'm married. Yeah, that's briefly about me.
Wonderful. Mythri, you did the ultimate at-home Panchakarma cleanse with Salila. How was your experience?
It was really good. It started off being a bit of a challenge because it's to do with the long pepper, and then you increase the quantity on a daily basis, and then get it down. So my tolerance for pepper had peaked on fourth or fifth day, so that's when I could really like feel the challenge. But I was pretty determined to do it because I did have certain health concerns that I wanted to straight away address, and then see what this cleanse can do. So that was one of the challenge. But overall, like Salila was there. I mean, you were there to help me out with the process. If I had any questions, like you were there to address it, and then provide alternate solutions. So which worked out really well, since the overall thing cleanse took about 25 days, 25 to 28 days. First few days was easy. I could do it myself, but then I definitely needed some support towards the end when it came to like the other steps in the cleansing protocol, which could be vomiting or like the loose motion and stuff like that. So yeah, overall, this was a very new way of cleansing for me. I've done these diets for like 3 day or like 2 day juice fast or 1 day fast. Um, but having like a complete wholesome package of taking long pepper that apparently is very useful for cleansing, to like elimination of it, the whole process was like a complete package. Yeah, I think that part of it was very impressive, like how the entire package was. And yeah, I'm really glad that I took it out.
Wonderful. What are some changes you notice in your body since the cleanse?
I think the most important thing is the problem that I was suffering with was constipation. While I was in this cleanse process, it just felt like the entire reset of my gut.
Amazing.
And, like it felt like the elimination was done right. Like all the toxins were taken out of my body, and I could literally feel it. So that's one of the really good things. And the second thing, what I would say is being mindful about my diet. I think what works well, what doesn't work well, reading my body. And, when I consume food that's probably taking longer time to digest or that's leading to constipation, it's really easy to pick them out now because I've done that like 25 days of being mindful about what I'm putting in. And then now I know, okay, something's working out and something's not working out. Yeah, I think these two are like really big takeaways for me.
Amazing. Amazing. How are you sleeping deeper? Do you have more energy?
Yes, I think I have been sleeping really well. And I've been like getting minimum of 7 to 8 hours sleep, and really good deep sleep also. So yeah, I think there was some kind of reset there too. Yeah, which hopefully like I will continue doing it several times.
Wonderful, wonderful. Do you find yourself focusing better? Do you find yourself being more mindful in a relationship?
I think focusing better, yes. Because especially like the elimination part of the whole cleanse. was a bit intense because like, one day of throwing up and one day of, consuming castor oil to create like induced loose motion. So all this will put you in a mindset of, okay, I feel really fresh, both mentally and physically. So, that kind of, shows in all parts of life, right? Like whether be it, communication with your closed ones or, work. So it shows up there because your mind is very clear and you're getting to speak mindfully also. So yeah, the challenge is really worth it in the end.
Amazing, amazing. Walk us through your before and after.
Okay. So before, I think, when I initially consulted you, Salila, what started off this whole Ayurvedic journey was because I had certain health issues. The main thing was constipation. I was struggling with constipation for a while without knowing the reason. Why is it happening? So one of the things that happened in my life is I moved to US from India, and I was struggling to understand like whether the environment is suiting me or like the kind of foods that I'm taking after coming here, is that working out well for me, is something that I lacked the knowledge of understanding myself or my body or my mental state. Yeah, so there were like smaller issues like this, plus I had knee pain, which was again like a really big thing because the knee pain came out of nowhere. And then I was diagnosed with arthritis, and then I didn't know where to go after that. Like I didn't want to get into a complete, the physician level of taking pills and, managing my pain through that. But I wanted to figure out if there are natural ways of doing things. So that's when, I happened to know about you, and and our initial consultation did a good reset of, understanding what kind of food can I take. And you did like an entire assessment of, my life and lifestyle from morning till night, what I do, and is my period on time, and, several other factors that you considered, like, constipation, like what is the, the poop, whatever, like the poop health. So yeah, like everything was considered. And then I was already having that change in lifestyle. I was doing the suggestions that you made, like abhyanga or oil pulling, and several other things, which was helping me a great deal. And then you suggested the cleanse, which felt very natural to do because I was already getting a lot of benefits out of the changes that you suggested. And then I didn't think twice. I just wanted to do it. And then post now, like when I compare 3 months ago to now, being very mindful of what I eat. Not that I don't eat food that I like. It's just, the timing of it, the amount of it, and, understanding like what I can digest well. That's been like a really mindful journey. And, the pain has gone down. My knee pain has gone down. And it's been a journey with respect to that also. And beyond all of this, having like a confidence of, I'm doing 1, 2, 3, and I know why I'm doing that, and also seeing benefits of that, and building like a new habit around it, which is a lifestyle change. Wake up, do certain things to put your body at ease, put your mind at ease, and then start off your day. So those routines are really meaningful for me. And I know that's a long-term thing. So I'm going to carry it on almost forever, I think. So these changes were really amazing. And cleanse itself has given me a lot of ideas of, how I should cleanse going forward. It's not just doing the crash diets or like juice fast and ending it there, but then there has to be an elimination process of it, which the knowledge of it wasn't there before. But thank you for sharing this amazing cleanse, which is a wholesome package, and I see why now. And I understand like why it's important to do each of the things in each stage. Yeah.
Amazing. I'm all about self-empowering each one of the lovely people who come to me, the amazing souls who come to me. I'm all about teaching you the tools so that you can move forward and then not just take care of your own health, but pass it on to the next generation. Like when you become a mom, these are the skills you're going to teach your children as well.
Yeah.
So it's so gratifying. If somebody was on the sidelines and thinking about doing this cleanse, what would you tell them?
I would tell them just do it. I'm sure like anyone would have done like a day of diet or like mono meal or even, juice fast. I feel this cleanse is wholesome and anyone and everyone should give it a try, even if it's challenging in some ways. But from the advantage stages that I've seen, I think it's really important to see for what it is and do the entire cleanse. Yeah, I would say just do it. And then, you will know the results in the end.
Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you so much, Mythri. It's been such a pleasure. We wish you the very
Thank
best.
you. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for introducing me to this amazing Ayurveda. And even though I've heard about Ayurveda in the past, since I'm from India, but there are like so many nuances that you taught me, which, like I said, I will carry it forward. And then the cleanse, I'm really looking forward to do it, like, as often as I can. Because ultimately, like keeping the body clean, keeping the mind clean is what life is all about, enjoy it to the max.
Amazing, amazing.